What's up, guys? This is David at Finish Line Factory. We're in the Turbo MIATA, and I am on the way to Blow By Racing. We're going to use their dyno, and we're going to tune it. I'm going to be tuning it. I feel pretty comfortable. I've learned quite a bit about tuning and how engines work and so on and so forth. I've been doing this for a while, so it's not my first time tuning a car, but this is my first time tuning a car on a dyno. I've tuned them on the street, and I've done all this stuff, but I've never done it on a dyno, so I'm very, very excited. And nothing much more to say. I'm gonna start the car, get some heat into the engine, maybe grab some breakfast along the way, and then head on down to Blow By Racing in Boca. So I believe they don't normally rent out their dyno. They have a Mustang dyno, and they do a lot of Mustang and Ford performance over there at Blow By Racing, but they don't normally rent out their dyno. But I think because they know me and they just happen to have like a little bit of downtime on the dyno. Hey Dave, sure, no problem, come on over. Just you know. Now, maybe they do rent out their dyno, I'm not really sure, but you can call them and ask. But they're definitely one of the top places to go if you're trying to build like a race car out of like a Mustang or Ford or whatever. They've got in-house dyno, they do in-house tuning, so good place. So anyway, let's get going. One first gear. First gear. Alright, we're here. It's a cool little spot. I'll show you guys around. There we go, pulling the car in. The dyno's in the back and you gotta back it in, so I figured I'd let someone that does this every day. Don't stall now. Look at this place. They have all kinds of Ford engines, big carbon fiber drive shaft. Plenty of spare parts. RTR Mustang. You gotta make some adjustments. Yeah, it is a little small, a little bit smaller than a Mustang. It's actually amazing just how tiny these are. So it turns out that they actually have a dyno jet, but this is one of the newer models with the eddy brake on it. So I thought it was a Mustang dyno, but it's alright. It'll get the job done. As long as it has the 80 brakes so I can do steady state tuning, that's what really matters. You got John from Cars and Coffee, he works here now and he's doing the thing. He does a lot of part sales for them, so that's pretty cool. Alright, now that we're up in the lift, gotta raise it up and get on the rollers. It's a little smaller than a Mustang. Everything good under here? No leaks? Nothing weird going on? I think I got some AC water. Hey, it's always good, you know. You don't want to, you know, have a bunch of oil leaking down on the ground. That would kind of suck. Yeah, that would be good. All right. The car's efficient. Spatially efficient. All right, now to get on the roller and strap it down.
12, 1300 horsepower car strapped to it.
Okay, so this monster should have no problem.
We're
We're not gonna fly off the dyno,
should be okay.
I think.
What are you thinking about being okay? You too. Making sure it's not gonna break the lift or anything. You know. Break the lift, huh? Oh, power. Get that turbo torque. Heavy, man. What are you trying to make? 350?
Should be about 350. I'm gonna go run 15 pounds of boost.
Okay. Size of turbo?
It's a Borg Warner S257. You have the strap on? Hey.
What do you want?
Huh? You have the strap on?
Strap on?
Nice.
I know. What are you doing? Johnny's trying to
It's always good to have a good strap on.
Heels. Towards.
I guess that's one way to do it.
What's that?
Straddle the lift.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice turbo.
Yeah. Green filter? Is it 57 you said?
It's a S257.
Right.
So it's a
So
57
small
millimeter
frame,
turbo.
57 mil. Yeah.
Yeah. It's essentially like a Borg Warner EFR. This is an XXE turbo.
It's just
It's a journal boring. It's a journal.
externally gated instead of.
Yeah. It's essentially a externally gated journal bearing EFR.
You not worry about any of these caps flying off at 15 pounds?
What's that?
You not worry about any of these vacuum caps in the manifold coming off at 15 pounds?
Nah.
Okay.
They've been on there for the whole time. I had this engine running previously. I broke it and I rebuilt it.
Okay.
So there you go. So you can measure the RPM signal and get the RPMs on the dyno. Alright, we are on the dyno. The first thing to do is remove this, because we're not going to be going anywhere. Bust out the computer. Alright, let's get the tuning. So I wasn't expecting to be doing this. For whatever reason, my shifter came out of the car. Like, it's lifting up. I think maybe the vibrations or something going on, but I don't know, I'll figure it out. Yeah, like, all 3 bolts that hold in the shifter assembly just backed out. Huh, that's weird. Alright, so got the results here, and they're a little disappointing. So at 10 pounds of boost, I made 227 horsepower. You're going to see this on the screen. And at 15 pounds of boost, I made 271 horsepower, which is quite a bit shy of the 300 to 350 horsepower range that I was going for. There's a couple of reasons for this. Now, this particular dyno graph stops a little short. I don't know why they sent me this particular one, because at some point I had made as high as 277 horsepower. But it had already kind of peaked, so it's kind of okay. In this one, it stopped short because there was a big backfire and I lifted off the throttle as we were doing the pull. And if you look at the other one, you notice that, the one that goes all the way out, you notice that in the middle, it's kind of like wavy, and then it's just kind of all over the place. I think the reason for this is 2 things. One is this may be evidence that I'm getting spark blowout, meaning that the coil doesn't put out enough energy for the spark plug to create a spark heavy enough to jump the gap, and as a result, I'm going to have incomplete combustion in that cycle. So that might happen. The other is the possibility that I'm having issues with the variable valve timing. Maybe I'm having the timing too retarded or too advanced, so I'm going to make some changes there. And so far so good. This is a decent run. I could definitely advance the timing a little bit more. As a matter of fact, at 10 pounds of boost, I advanced the timing 2 degrees, and I bumped it up to 240 horsepower. So that's cool. So I imagine a little bit more timing at 15 pounds of boost. Get some stronger coils in there, and I should have no problem making about 300, maybe 320. So far so good. I'm also wondering if the 2-inch piping that's after the turbo, I wonder if that's some kind of restriction. Maybe upgrading to 2.5-inch piping might help with flowing more air. But hey, you know what? This is not bad. The car is very, very fun, very agile. I've already ordered a Flow Force LS ignition coil kit, so that'll be here in a couple days. I'll install that, then I'll take it back to the dyno and see if we can bump up the timing, see what I can do, make a little more boost, make a little more power, rock and roll. So, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out finishlinefactory.com. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Bye.